hands, how the devil are you? Okay, and today I shall be reviewing park mode on the Minelab Equinox 800. You know, I said in the first look video that you can watch right there, I said I'm gonna push this machine a little bit further than I perhaps would with other machines. So I'm going to a little bit of useless pasture that I have that has been done to death by a number of machines. It hasn't been turned in decades. I've gone over it with those machines, and I know other people have as well. If she can pull anything out of that, then I'll be immediately impressed. Yeah, I'm going in blind. I'm going to go in out of the box. I'll probably just noise cancel, I think, in the first instance. And if I'm having problems on the pasture, in the park mode, obviously this is park mode because it's pasture park. If I'm having problems, I will fiddle with the settings. I've got a read up on it, and I've got a good understanding of what I need to change if I do have problems. It's simple stuff, to be honest with you. It's not complicated. Right, really excited. And on that note, let's go see what we can find.
Rightio then. First signal. Got ourselves a strong 19-20-21. That's a digger. Rightio, it's in this clod right here in front of me. As I said, the first signal on land with my Equinox 800. Right, it's in this teeny little clod here. 9. Ah, hello. Oh, good Lord, man. Oh, nice. Oh, hello, you wonderful little thing, you. Oh, man. It's some sort of badge. Oh, quick clean up. Oh, yes, indeed. It is just a wonderful little badge of some sort. It has this red star in the middle right there, and you can still see the paint is still there, which is fantastic. My first thought was military. I've had a quarter foil harness off of this field and a hammered in the past. So I'm wondering if that's even older. When I say military, my immediate thought goes to World War II, but I think that's older. That is a cool little thing though. First ever signal, man. Well done, Noxie. All right, so we have this coming in at 14-15. All right, got to dig it. Okay, then down at some depth. Yeah, it happens. 15, this one's slightly higher than that previous big bit of iron. Right, let's dig that. Okay, I think I can see it. Just double check. So mental note 15. I think I can see it right there. I think it might be. It is, it's a teeny little button. Or is it? Oh my god, what is that? Is that a button? That was down at 6 inches. I ain't sure what that is, you know. It's not a button, is it? Well, it could be still. Let's give it a quick clean up. Right, there you go, look at that. No idea what that is. As you can see, it does have markings on it. Nothing this side, definitely not a button. But you know what, that could be Celtic or Roman for all I know. Down at a good, what, 5 or 6 inches there. Maybe even deeper. Hey, that's not bad, is it? So 15 that came in, alright, okay, 15. We're now moving ourselves into the realms of a really high tone there, at 33, 34, 35. So let's just pinpoint that quickly. I think it might be at some depth as well, you know. Ugh. Is it a moo tube or is it an old fireworky thing of some sort? Not sure. Not good, man, but real deep. Okay, what we got here is another strong 14, 13, 14, 15. Let's clip in slightly. Let's get in there. Right, so we're at some depth there, as you can see. Good 9 inches, I'd say. So my prediction is iron, I think. Well, we'll soon see, won't we? I don't know. So anyway, it is here. Whatever it is. There. No. Here. Oh, where have you gone, you fool? Maybe it's not iron. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's in my hand. As we oh, it's just a torn up bit of summit. That could have been an artifact. You know, it could have been a fibula or something. Down at that depth, it might still be something. I should give it some more investigation. But wow, that was deep. Whoops daisy, my bad. So all those finds that I've just had there, that you just saw, I didn't even have any balancing on. I didn't ground balance because I presumed it was going to save my manual ground balance from the last from the beach mode that I've already used it in. So those things that I found so far, I did so without even getting any ground balance on the go. Right, whatever this is came in at 1617. I think it's probably a button. Let's delve in deeper and see, shall we? Yes, indeed, it does look like a button to me. Nice tight signal again, really strong. Now you can't see there, but it's down at about 2 or 3 inches. Yep, very good. Man, that was deep. Just I think it's a bit of lead. It's absolutely worked. You can see it's almost in this concaved shape there. No idea what that was. Blooming hell, it was deep. Coming at 15. And that's an interesting little piece. No idea what it was. Looks like it could have been something quite nice, actually, unfortunately. That's a shame, isn't it? Coming around about 1920. Ah! And an old English pound coin. Alas, I can't spend this. I think I can take it to the bank still. Yes. And another little button there. Pewter. Sir, pewter. Okay, that's a coin of nothingness. Look at the depth. I had to work for that. That is 12, 13 inches. Easy. Down to my elbow. Blooming hell. Now that's interesting. It is a bit of lead, but it's got this circular markings on the front there. It's like a little container of some sort. And when it's lying and more markings come down the back there. Like if it was opened up, it was like a little, I don't know, I just don't know what it is. I've never seen one anymore, but it just goes to show you shouldn't turn your nose up at lead. Sometimes you get some nice lead artifacts and nice lead tokens. And don't forget my PayPal Bulla is lead as well. That's a fantastic artifact. That's odd, isn't it? This is a slightly more optimistic target. It's coming in at an 18, 17, 18. I've just checked the register before I dug. And I'm quite interested as to what this may be. Ah, is it just that? It's just a bit of flat metal there. But again, it's good to know. Okay, another strong 15, 16. Near the, well, no, what's that, about 2 inches, I'd say, 2 or 3 inches, up there. All right, so, good, okay, so it's pretty much on the surface, I reckon, or an inch down, whatever it is, has fallen down, fallen through my clutches. Okay, hello, oh, you're here somewhere. All right, it's next to that big old stone there. All right. It's there. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Ah. Alright, so it's a modernish button. Unfortunately, but the signal was nice and strong. And again, it was only near the surface, so I expect it to be. Got another interesting one here again. 2021. So I reckon it's either something nice or just a big bit of iron. Or again, maybe a iron ring. Let's get in there. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Doesn't feel like a bit of lead. Strange thing that. There's double dots in it as well, see that? How unusual. So heavy. What a really strange thing that is. Anyway, all good. Right, I'm going to dig this just because we haven't had one come up in 9, 10, 11 yet. I'm interested to see what it is. Here we go. That's interesting. Down at some nice depth there of about 5 or 6 inches. Just a really small little button. Really, really good. Really good. Excellent. Right, and down, way down at about 8 inches, there's a coin coming at 20. That nice kind of like mid-ish tone, I guess, if you will. And I think, by the feels of it, it's probably a halfpenny. Yeah, it's a halfpenny, I think. Let me just get see if I can get a date off of it. It's a George. I can see it's George. Okay, it is indeed a halfpenny, and I can see Britannia, just about see Britannia on the front there. Where's she gone? Oh, that's George. Anyway, yes, it is confirmed as a George, as you can see. Britannia is on the front. Good day to you, Mom. There she is. You can just see her in a gloriousness right there. And there you can't quite see a date on the bottom because of me just pushing around mud, unfortunately. But the date on that coin is 1920, down at about 8 inches. I've been here for 45 minutes. This test is aborted. Right, just walking back to the car so I can get home and edit this video so you guys can see it. And I've got another coin now. I think it's a coin of nothingness. If it's not a coin of nothingness, it's a coin of near nothingness. However, it is still a coin.
Yep, test aborted, and I'll explain why I aborted it. When you're objectively reviewing metal detectors, the biggest thing that you have to factor is time. Through plenty of time can we only come to our conclusions as to how good a metal detector is. I've said this a few times recently, time is of the essence. Now the reason that time is so important is because of that big old factor called luck. Luck is a fickle thing, and this game unfortunately is predominantly about luck. As I've said previously, you could have the best metal detector in the world, but it means nothing if you don't walk over something. I think that luck's probably statistically up there 70-80%, and the rest is made up of how good your metal detector is and how capable it is of finding those items in the ground. Let me just quickly give you an example of what I mean. Bob is at your metal detecting club. You meet once monthly, and Bob, the lucky beggar, every month he's got a handful of hammers, he's got a handful of gold rings. Bob just does really well. Bob is just one of those really lucky guys. And everyone in the club's a little bit jealous of Bob because he does so well. But if you look a little bit closer and think about it, their jealousy to Bob is unfounded. Bob is retired. So Bob gets the opportunity to go out metal detecting as much as he can. Bob will be out there for 8 hours a day. Whereas the people that are jealous of him are doing it 2 hours, 3 hours at the weekend. Now the reason that Bob does so well isn't because of luck, because time plus energy equals luck. We can probably say there's two types of luck. There's a luck which is statistically more common if you put effort in, or there's luck which is just luck. You walk 5 foot and then you find a gold state of luck. But I'm mostly, of course, talking about the first type of luck. So Bob puts the time and effort in, and that's why he gets so lucky. And that is exactly why you have to put the time and effort in when you're reviewing a metal detector objectively. My one job as a reviewer is to see if the metal detector is capable, and to do that I have to put in a ton of time. And that is exactly why I aborted that test there. I don't need to put any more time in on that particular mode to know that it is damn good. Why? Because after 45 minutes I've got a lovely medal, and that is a lovely medal, by the way. I've got a few buttons, I've got a few coins, and I've got other things that resemble artifacts. At the beginning of this review I said I'll change things ever so slightly if I need to on the field. I just switched to manual ground balance, and that was it. I'm not one for target IDs, but they were easy to understand, and after 20-30 minutes I was getting a good idea of what perhaps may be beneath the coil. It was quick, effective, and lovely to use. So my very small experience of park mode there, 45 minutes, was absolutely blooming wonderful. That was a joy to use, and I enjoyed every second of it. Okay then, so the next mode that we'll be testing is beach mode before I move to field. I think that beach will, presume that beach will be as nice and simple as park, and I think that field might be a little bit more complicated, and I'm going to have to get in there and mess with the settings a little bit. Anyway, until that video, I shall see you in the next one. Doesn't make sense.